Hi, welcome to the channel. So, like myself, many of you are probably wondering if we could get a closer look at Blue Protocol's cosmetics so that we can start setting up potential ideas for fashion because, well, for me that is my true endgame and I always love to see what pixelated clothing I can mix and match to look as cool as possible. Luckily, Blue Protocol dropped not one but two videos showcasing new Imajins, outfits and accessories, and a lot of it has really got me excited about the game's launch in a few more days. Wow, saying that out loud is a little crazy. So let's take a closer look at some of the new Imagines. As you can see, there are a lot of these guys to collect, and they didn't show footage for all of them because that would take a very long time, but that is a lot of collectible Imagines, guys. We'll be looking at the mount Imagines first, starting with the absolute star of the show, the pig mount. Not only is this cute, but it is super tiny, so that instantly makes it a million times funnier, and honestly I think a lot of players, myself included, will be getting around on this pig. I personally love the attention to detail here because each mount has its own unique animation style, as prior to this video the mounts we've seen have usually been a wolf dog like creature, and I was kind of thinking that's all Blue Protocol had to offer. Now this looks really cool and I was really not expecting to get a vehicle mount in this game. I really do love the look of this so far, but I do wish we could have got a better angle so I could make a full judgment about it, but so far this is super standout. Now speaking of standout, we also have the weirdest mount in the game so far. It's a floating ball that you can sit on. Now, I have seen this in games like Final Fantasy XIV, and it's great to see Bandai Namco taking some inspiration from other MMOs, and I think this one is the second coolest mount, right behind the pig, because I love that little guy. Finally, there is one more mount that we have to take a look at, and it's a unicorn. But I mean, we've kind of seen that already. Not exactly this mount, but we have kind of seen a mount that looks like this before, and this just kind of seems more like a color variant than anything else, which is still cool, but next to the pig, well, time to look at the battle Imagine. So there is a giant owl eagle thing. Are all the animals in this game just fusions of multiple animals, or what's going on here? And it makes me kind of wish that we could transmog Imagines just to keep them for a certain aesthetic, because a giant owl floating next to a mage would look really awesome. Next we have a look at the lizard. I absolutely love the animations on these Imagine because they all look so cute and friendly on the battlefield. This one has an interesting form of combat as it aggressively spins at its enemies. Now, just like Fest, we get another human character Imagine we can summon on the battlefield, with his own unique pop-up animation too. I actually really like these pop-up animations, but the fact that you can turn them off in the options is also a really nice touch from the devs. Now it's time to look at the fashion. This looks great. There's a lot we've seen before and a lot we haven't, so let's get a good look at some of the new items, shall we? Now I'm calling this one the detective because that is the vibe I'm getting from this, and I absolutely love this whole outfit. Looks really cool on the female character, and I would pair this with the hoverbike and do a whole Blue Protocol take on a police officer. Now, your anime game wouldn't be complete without a set of cat ears, and luckily Blue Protocol delivered. They also added a tail too for a nice finishing touch, and I also kind of wish the tail moved around a little bit, as that would kind of make it a little bit more exciting, and I would be able to play as a Saiyan, which I think would be really cool. These accessories would go really nicely with a lot of the game's outfits, and I can't wait to try them all out here on the channel. Now this next one is my personal favorite outfit, and it's an outfit we haven't seen before. It kind of looks like a pirate, and I'm a huge fan of anything pirates as I do love One Piece, so this is definitely one I'll be keeping my eyes on, or in this case, my eye. I think this would pair really nicely with our cat ears from earlier and create a kind of noble cat prince vibe, which I think would look actually really cool. We also got a good look at some of the new emotes coming to Blue Protocol, and here we can actually see there's a whole menu of your emotes, and there's quick stickers they can use to reply to people's messages on the game, kind of adding like a quick kind of social media emoji aspect to the game. Now I don't speak fluent Japanese, so I had to go and translate all these images, so yeah, but as you can see, they are interacting here and sending each other emojis in chat. You can see there's a bow emote. There's also ways to interact with other players, like, you know, playing rock paper scissors, which I think is really cool. And guys, that is a fresh look at some of the new cosmetics coming to Blue Protocol. Now, like you guys, I'm super excited for this game's launch, happening very soon. And I can't believe how close we are to this launch because I've been waiting since 2019 to actually play this game. So yeah, guys, get your VPNs ready. Now, I hope we don't blow up the Japanese servers because that would be really sad for the Japanese players who deserve to play the game on time. But I do hope there is space for some of us Westerners out there because 2024 is really far away, man. And yeah, I don't want to wait that long. So guys, remember to turn off YouTube, go outside and get some fresh air as it's really good for you. And see ya.